So yeah, how y'all been? This your girl Eunice. So I don't know. I just did another video. So what I'm planning on doing is just doing a damn videos. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to change my shirt so it makes it seem like it's another day, but who got time for that? Not me. So if you see another video and I have this shirt on, just know that I did the video on the same day. Point blank period. So welcome back to my channel. I have been trying to, create videos. I haven't uploaded the other videos, so you'll see a couple of videos before you see this one. And I've just been trying to figure out what's the best content because I want to, be sure how I show up. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I actually combed my hair, put a little makeup on. So yeah, I want to show up for myself, and that's how I'm going to start 2025, showing up for myself and trying to make an effort to get on camera to like kind of put myself together. I know when I show up on camera, I'm always looking like I just woke up. And usually I do just wake up, but also just I don't really get ready for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to work, I'm not wearing a full face of makeup. I barely even comb my hair. I'm throwing on some sweats. It's cold outside, so I'm just throwing on something warm and comfortable because the kind of work I do. Like you really don't have to do all that, but I should, but I don't, just because I don't give myself enough time to put myself together. And then my second job, I probably can do a little face, but I work around a kitchen, so it doesn't make sense to put a full face of makeup on and comb my hair to, basically sweat over a hot stove. You get what I'm saying? So today I have been really just trying to brainstorm and trying to put content stuff together and how I want to do it, what I want to say, and I guess this is what comes with being a content creator. Strategizing what you want to talk about, what you don't want to talk about, giving decent topics that you feel like people can relate to. My strategy is that, and what I want my channel to partially be about is inspiring other people to be themselves, show up as themselves. Like, don't think that you have to put on a pretty face every time you come on camera, because people are gonna like you regardless of what you look like, whether you got a full face of makeup on or whether you're just looking like me, like you just be getting up out of the bed. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you'll get to the point where maybe you want to show up on camera being cute so people can see what you look like when you're all done up and looking pretty and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention about a few things. Like one of my videos, I was just talking about inspiring, just young ladies inspiring me to kind of push forward, even though sometimes, like, even the people around you who inspire you to tell you that you can do it, sometimes you only feel like they tell you that because they're close to you. But to hear it from somebody who don't know you, never met you, whether they talking to the camera like I'm doing, you run across videos because that's the word that you're supposed to hear. You ever scrolling and you listen to somebody and it's like something resonate, what they say is something, it resonates with your soul. That's because you were supposed to find a video. It was something that you're supposed to hear, because we don't listen to the voice in our head, which is God. Most of the time it's the word of God trying to get the message, and he gives you signs to do what is sought out for your life. Sometimes we're like kind of clueless or even lost in what we feel like what we want to do with our lives versus what he has already planned for us. And what we already have, what he has plans for us, we don't always see that that's the best fit because we try to be in control of our own life. And I'm going to tell you now, we're not in control. He lets us believe that we're in control. But listening and taking a moment And I've said this in my videos, take a moment, clear your mind, cut the noise, turn off the TV, put the phones down, take a moment to meditate and listen and ask God exactly the question of what it is that I'm here for. And you ask that question enough, He'll start showing you. You know, sometimes we're already doing things that we're here to do, but we're so into what we want for ourselves versus what He wants that we don't pay attention to the message. We're not listening to His voice. And I encourage people to do that. You know, sometimes you wonder why certain people show up in your life, and you try to figure out, like, what is this person here for? And sometimes the person is here for a reason, a season, or whatever the case may be. But you're supposed to get something from those people that come into your life, because they're walking the line along your journey, and you're picking people up off, like, you know, if you just look at it like a road and you're just picking people up as you know, go through life. Some people last and some people don't last. So, but the people who are lasting, and the ones who are in your life and they're having an impact, a positive impact, not a negative impact. We want to stay on a positive note here. You know, we always want those people to stick around. We don't want those people that sometime and they only want to cheer for you when it's convenient for them. And those are the kind of people you need to recognize. And those people who, every time you have something to say or something that you want to do, they find a way, like, girl, I don't think you can do that. Oh, I don't think that's possible. You don't need those kind of people in your life. Let's get rid of them. Just cold-heartedly. Just get rid of them. Because they don't mean you no good. And that's just my opinion. You know, if you feel like, if you're a negative person and you always got something negative to say about somebody, let's see how long that lasts before you start getting on a positive end, because it takes a lot of energy to be negative. And to surround yourself with positive people will be the best thing for your life. And it's not people who's going to gaslight you, but the people who's going to hold you accountable for what they see in you. You know, sometimes we don't see our full potential. And our full potential is the person that we're supposed to be. You know, you doubt yourself. You're unsure if this is something that you're supposed to be doing. You're unsure if this is something that you can even do. But you never know what it could become if you don't, you know, put yourself out there. Me, for instance, you think that, you know, I will be the ideal person of being a light-skinned black woman, long hair, pretty eyes, that, oh, she must have the best of everything. And that's not always it's not always what it's cracked up to be. You know. But I'm not going to get too much into that. That'll probably be another video that I you know, probably share just my life's journey and the things I've gone through being a light-skinned black woman, you know. Back to being positive. Positive energy will get you places where, if you have been positive so many years ago, even toward yourself. I know we have self-doubt. We tell ourselves that we can't do things. Just being optimistic. You know, being a Sagittarius, I'm very optimistic about everything that I do, and everything that, you know, happens in my life is for a reason. And that's how I take things as they come. This is supposed to happen, but what am I supposed to learn from this? If you have a Sagittarius in your life, go talk to them, because we have a lot of knowledge and information that we can give to help people along the way. I think that we're the best sign. We're the best sign. We're the best sign. And a lot of people don't give us credit for it. So you're gonna get some things that, or information from us, that you typically probably wouldn't even think that we would say. And sometimes, yeah, we can say things that we that you don't want to hear. And that's the part that you have to face. You have to be ready to hear what you got to hear, because we're going to give it to you raw, real, and uncut. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be ready for what you're going to ask for when it comes to us. So be prepared. I'm gonna, you just go out into the world. And it really doesn't matter how old you are. Life doesn't start when you're born. Life starts as you live life. You get what I'm saying? You can be 50, 60. Look at me. I'm over 40. And I'm starting to put myself out there more. That's one of my things for 2025. Putting myself out there, taking chances, more chances, and trying to align myself with people that want to see you grow, want to see you succeed, want to see you have a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of people that your smile will irritate their demon. Just a simple smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, people forget to smile. You want to smile your way through whatever it is that you're going through. Now, but not to get off topic, but surround yourself with people that really care about you and have your well-being and your best interests at heart. And leave those people who you have to question if they're ready for you. Because if you have to question it, then they're not for you. Point blank, period. It could be friends, family, partner, husband, cousin, uncle. You have to, it is going to hurt in the beginning. You have to let people go. Just let them go. Point. It sounds easier said than done, but that's just the way it has to go in order for you to get to the place that you want to get to. So, I know I talk directly, and sometimes I stray off what I was talking, because as I talk, things come to my mind that I think that people need to hear. You know what I'm saying? And, it was a time where, you in a friend group, I didn't think that my voice was being heard because of the response that I used to get. And the response was nothing. But what I found out was people was listening. They just didn't want to acknowledge what you were saying. Because what you were saying, they would have to face whatever the situation was. And, that came to me. God spoke to me one day. It was like, people are going to listen or pretend like they're not listening, but they're listening. Even the people that, if you're a content creator, even those people don't subscribe to you, they're going to watch you. And whatever it is that, whatever message it is that you're getting in your videos or saying in your videos, it's something that they need to hear. So you just have to take it that they watched, got whatever they needed, and they moved on. But they heard you. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of times when you feel like you're not heard. People hear you. So don't ever think that, your message or what you're trying to say go on deaf ear. They don't go on deaf ear. So I had to, really, really think about that. Because sometimes you feel like people drown you out. But they only drown you out because they don't want to face what it is that they need to face about themselves. And yeah, I'm sure this video was about much of something that, I just needed to, say and get off my chest and feel like, there's something that I can offer to the world. And in a space where, like, creating videos and putting them on YouTube and somebody watching and, taking whatever they need from it and applying it to their life. I have 2 daughters that I actually have 5 kids, but my youngest is 7. I have 2 older boys and 2 girls, and the older 2 girls, or the older girl and the youngest girl are, I'm still trying to guide my children to be better people and make the right decisions in their life and how they can apply. And sometimes I feel like they do the opposite of what I say. Or, you know, even if you share a story, because sometimes your children are implementing or replicating the same life. It's just the same thing, just a different person. And when I see my two daughters kind of like, you know, going through the same things I went through as a young adult, a young female, you know, being in relationships and dealing with men, that it resonates in a way where it kind of brings back, you know, things that I've tried to suppress in my life. So sometimes, like, you know, things I really don't even be wanting to revisit. That's how it like, you know, the stuff that they go through is kind of making me revisit a place in my life that I didn't want to revisit, but I have to. And it's like we go through things not knowing that this stuff is going to kind of resurface with your kids and trigger something within you. You get what I'm saying? So again, I'll leave that for another video, because I'm sure that there's a lot of parents out here who can kind of resonate with that. And I want to kind of, you know, when I do the video, I want to kind of get it more into depth of how I feel and, you know, the kind of triggers that it's bringing up and stuff like that. So yeah, if you've reached this part of the video, I want to thank you for watching. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. Help me grow my channel, and leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Nobody is better than the original.